Good morning. We are now in Leo season. This is the season of fixed fire, which we feel out there for sure right now. It's really hot, at least where I am. And I know a lot of the other places in the country and the world are hot too. And this is what's happening. So we want to help balance the fire within us and around us. That's the practice of Ayurveda and yoga. So the fire in Ayurveda is pitta, excuse me, pitta. And the seat, they call it kind of its home base, is the stomach and small intestine, which aligns with the third chakra, which is that bright yellow one on the wall here. So it is the seat of the fire, which is where we want it to help digestion and metabolism, to give us our healthy glow and vitality. But we know that fire can definitely burn out of control when we get angry and impatient and all of that kind of energy. It can also move through the body in rashes and just, intensity. And it can also burn too low, where we just don't want to get out of bed and just, no sense of purpose or sense of self. So striving for that balance, we're going to move with intention from that space. Forward folds help cool and calm. Twists help wring out and balance the excess heat and fire. So let's welcome this new month in the astrology season. Leo, again, fixed fire. There's lots of playful, fun summer energy. But again, we want to keep it all in balance. So let's take a moment to just marinate in all of that. Find your root and drop your root down into this new day. Again, beginning of this new astrology season, this new month of different energy. Take some slow belly breaths, always helping with the nervous system and the whole body, just settling in, shifting gears from whatever you've been doing. Take some full body inhales and full body exhales. Right. And then aligning with your heart, keeping it open so energy can flow in, receive what you need today, nurture yourself. And then let that love and compassion move out into the world. Checking in, set a new intention for this practice. Think of what brought you to practice today. Listening to your body, the energy within you, your mind. Remembering the intention always of yoga is to move the benefits beyond us. It's not just for us, but we also send those benefits of peace and love out into the world where we need it, as always, at so many places. So keeping that bigger picture as part of our intention. Great, so let's come off of our seat and roll onto your back. Take your time. Give your knees a little squeeze when you get there. And let's just start by drawing some circles. Massage the sacrum, the back of the pelvis here. Check in with your hips. And then moving the shins away from you slightly and then back in. Again, helping balance the fire, cool it down or prime it up a little bit. Just bringing awareness to that center of your body, manipura chakra, solar plexus. Let's keep the right knee in and lower your left leg down to the floor. Take a deep breath, exhale, curl, head up towards your knee and give the back a stretch and ground that side of the body. Two more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And a gentle twist, right arm wide. Take a deep breath and twist the right knee across the body, keeping the right arm wide open, heart open. And then maybe play with reaching through your right heel, extending through both legs, activating the quads. And breathe. One more big breath. Can you get longer in your spine? Exhale, go a little deeper somewhere, just wringing out. Great. And unwind yourself. Again, hug that knee in and switch. Deep breath in, exhale, curl, head up towards the knee. Little massage on the other side of the torso and the organs. Okay. Left arm stays grounded. We'll take that gentle twist across the body. Again, knee can stay bent or stretch through the heel. It's a big one. Feel the energy move from the hip all the way through that outer hip through the heel. Good. One more big breath. Where can you exhale into more space or ring out a little deeper? Okay. Unwind, hug that knee in, both knees in. And let's do a little core priming here. Feet to the earth now. Butterfly, open the knees and then hold on to the back of your head, supporting the neck with your thumbs. Those elbows will stay wide, vision straight up. Inhale and exhale, lift head and shoulders, grounding the pelvis and the low back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Take a few more. Priming the core of the body. Finding your inner strength. And kind of flushing out any excess. Good. Two more. Your breath, bring the feet together or wider, sorry, feet to the ground, windshield wiper, just get a little counter movement for your hips and the back. And then back to the butterfly, bound angle, Baddha Konasana. This time, if you'd like, add the feet. We lift just a few inches and the shoulders and head as well. Inhale, lower, exhale, contract. 3, 4, 3 more. Last one. Great. Feet again to the earth, walk them wide. You can free the arms now and windshield wiper and freedom to move. Great. Support your head again and neck. And then make the chair on your back, right angle of the bones of the body here, the bones of the legs. And we'll do our obliques, the yogi bicycles as we inhale, center, exhale, twist. We're going to lift and twist, elbow towards the opposite leg as the long leg kind of hovers. Inhale, center, exhale, take your twist. Just keep going. Bringing out from the center of the body. Keeping the low back and sacrum grounded, twisting from your center. Two more on each side. Twist with the exhale. Great, back to center. Give yourself a nice little hug. Again, draw any circles, that might feel good. And let's roll ourselves up and then all the way through tabletop. And then some counter movement for the core. Let's give it a stretch as we inhale and look up. So big stretch for the front body, look up. Exhale down your back. Great, a few more. And then let's take a child's pose. So feeling this nice and calming pose, belly towards the thighs, giving that support as we let the upper body just rest. Take a few moments to breathe into the back of the body, anchoring your tailbone into the earth, get into this new season. Also a moment to, again, send love, compassion, peace out to the world, connecting with the earth. One more big breath, filling up the back of the body. Exhale, melting just a bit deeper. And look forward through the arms. Let's go onto the belly. Hands under shoulders, zip those feet down into the earth. Inhale to a little baby cobra, grounding from the low belly all the way down your legs. Front of the body gets that stretch. Exhale, melt down. Just listen to your body. It doesn't matter how far up you go with the upper body. Grounding the lower body, glutes are strong. Inhale, we lift. And exhale, coming down. One more time. Grounding. Let's take 3 deep breaths into Bhujangasana. The heart is reaching out and up, grounding into the earth with the lower body. That little healthy massage. One more breath. Great. Melting down. Let's take a moment in Makarasana. Crocodile pose. Really grounding and calming the body and cooling. The excuse me, toes angle inward a little bit. Front body is just connected to the earth. Take some breaths here, feeling the calming as the belly breathes into that soothing earth energy. Good way to quiet the mind and the body. Good, one more big breath. Good place to come back to if you get overwhelmed or you feel that fire flowing through you too much. Just come to the earth, let it calm you. Great, and then hands under the shoulders. Let's come back through table, curl the toes, and exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog pose. Pedal through your legs a little bit, give them a nice big stretch, the calves, the soles of the feet. Core strong, feel the strength of your arms, your legs. And then inhale into a nice strong plank pose, stacking the joints of the arms. Everything works together. You got it. Exhale, roll back up and downward facing dog. So 2 more. Inhale, unfolding, find that strong plank. Exhale, right back through. One more time, just enjoy the journey, feel strong. Excuse me. And up. Great. Inhale, right leg to the sky, look forward. Excuse me, float it through your lunge. Anjaneyasana, hands on either side of that front foot. Use your blocks if you like. Exhale, let's take a big bow, head towards the knee. Inhale, sinking into the lunge, look up. Exhale, bow. One more time. And let's come down to the back knee and then come up, hands on the front thigh. Shoulders over your hips, engage the back leg glutes, sink a little deeper, get into those hip flexors. And then open up the sides of the body. Let's just enjoy that space, length through the sides and the front, into the hip flexors. And hands to your heart. Nice deep breath, get tall, and then we'll take a little twist. Bowing forward, elbow towards the opposite knee or thigh. Press the hands together and just enjoy. I always feel this really nice big diagonal stretch into the torso, into the hip. Breathe here. Back knee can stay grounded or lift that knee off the ground. A few deep breaths. Let your body really ring out. Back knee to the ground, back to center. Let's let the body open it all back up. Let it all the energy move through you. Right, hands to the earth. Let's step back, downward facing dog. Stay here or take a nice slow flow. We'll inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin lower to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Take a breath. Melt your heart. Inhale, left leg to the sky, look forward. Lunge it through. Let's get the hips and hamstrings here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sinking down. Couple more, just enjoy again. Checking in on this side. And then back knee comes down, flatten out that foot, come up to the front thigh. Again, in your body, just imagine and feel shoulders over your hips, back leg glutes strong, sink into wherever you're feeling it. Great. Reaching up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Feel that space you're creating in the body. Hands to your heart. Let's take that deep breath and get taller. Use that length to twist to the other side this time. Elbow hooks on the opposite thigh. Press the palms together, heart stays open. Breathe here. And again, your choice. Back knee can stay grounded or lift it up. Work a little more strength and balance. If the leg is lifted, really use the quads as much as you can. Great, another big breath. Great, and again, unwind. Let the body open up after that big twist. Let everything shift around. Hands to the earth. Let's curl those back toes. Deep breath again. Exhale. Step forward this time. Forward fold. Uttanasana, which is a very cooling, calming pose. Feel that soothing as we fold the body together. Round the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. And just melt yourself down. Tuck your head, let go. Let's take a few moments to really release your neck and your head. Belly strong, keep folding the upper body a little closer to the legs. Great. Root those feet, we rise up, opening up. Exhale, bring it to the heart center. Great. And then hands to hips. Let's take a big step back into like a lunge length, and let's come up into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So the legs are straight and strong, back foot kind of almost parallel to the end of the mat. Let's open up. So let the legs be straight but not locked in our knees. Use those quads. And then we reach forward, keeping that solar plexus space strong, anchored in your center. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up your wings. Feeling the foundation strong in your feet and your legs. Find your center, breathe from that solar plexus space. Great, one more big breath. Stabilize, calm, patience. We all have to practice it. It doesn't come in naturally. Then look down, exhale, inhale, reverse your triangle. So we're just gonna take that front arm now, reach towards the sky as we keep grounded in the bottom foot. Take a breath. Great. And then let's just simply switch it out. And front heel lines up with your back arch. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And we're hinging from the hip crease. It's a lateral movement. We're getting long through the sides as we come to Trikonasana on this other side. And scan your pose. Are you gripping your little toes? Can you trust your feet? Strong quads, strong core. The sides of the body stay long. We're not collapsing. We're staying open. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Let the energy move through these long lines. Great, and then again, center your strength as we lift and just reverse triangles slowly. Let's soften the back arm and shoulder. And center. Now let's straighten both legs, preparing for Upavista Konasana, or actually Prasarita Padottanasana, standing wide-legged forward fold. So anchor through the outer feet. Let's inhale up the front body. Keep yourself long and tall. Hinge from your hip crease, forward and eventually down. You can always land on blocks. Belly strong. Let's keep hinging from the hip crease, folding until we tuck the chin and the crown of your head align with the earth. Strong quads here. Lengthen and breathe into the hamstrings. Good. One more big breath, grounding through outer feet. Big stretch there. And to a flat back. Again, strength through the core. Let's take those wings wide and then rise up. Great, hands to your heart. And we can hop or step to the center. And then working with balance. So again, core is always part of balance. That's why it's nice to practice that. Shifting to the right leg, stable and strong, use the quads. Let's just play with movement of your left hip. Again, is the core stable? And then place that foot above or below your knee. Kickstand on the earth or a block. Grounding into, again, this new season. When you feel ready, maybe the branches of your tree grow up, maybe open. Just make it yours. The beautiful trees of summer in their peak here, grounding, feeling all that good energy from the earth, supporting you. Got to take a nice walk in the woods in Minnesota this last weekend, a family reunion, just looking at different types of trees, different spaces. The world needs lots of them, so find yours, make it yours. The balance of grounding into the earth and lifting and feeling light and open. Great, when you're complete, come down slowly if you can. Release that, just kind of let it all go. Good, reset. Shifting to the other leg for your trunk side. And glutes and quads are strong. And we can open up movement in the other hip when you're feeling centered and balanced. And place the foot somewhere that's not the knee. Sink those roots down into the earth. Focus on grounding first. And embody the tree you like. Tall pine tree or wide open canopy, whatever feels like Vrikshasana to you today, tree pose. Find the center. The meeting of the grounding energy meets the lifting. Center. Even when the world is crazy and difficult, find your center. Find that breath. You got it. Release when you feel ready. Again, let's just do that like gentle twist in the breeze. Let's take that wide angle forward fold one more time. So if you can, align your wrists and ankles. That's how wide the stance is. Strong quads. Let's take a deep breath up the front body and exhale, take your slow fold. Hinge from your hip crease. You take it slowly down. Hands come down. They can also stay on your hips if that feels better. Bend your elbows, pull the arms for the upper body down with the strength of your arms. Great. One more big breath. And back to the flat back, arms wide, strong core as we rise. Awesome, hands to heart. And let's just pivot. Big step to the top of your mat. Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a breath. Inhale, rising up the front body. Exhale, take your fold. Just notice how it feels now that legs are hip width again. How are those hamstrings? How's the back? Stepping back, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. And then one more sun vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, 8 parts bowing to the earth. Inhale, Bhujangasana Cobra, big stretch. And exhale, downward facing dog. And then look to the center of the mat. We'll just cross the ankles and come to a seat. Walk those legs through. Awesome. Shoulders up, back and down, grounding into staff pose. All right, inhale, arms to the ears or aligned there. Exhale, hinge from your hip crease. One more forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Really nice for balancing the heat and the fire. Keep letting the belly fold towards the legs first and then the upper body. A few more really mindful breaths. And then rise up slowly. Do one more twist, which is again, great for wringing out. Right foot crosses to the outside of your left leg. Float your right arm around, kickstand, and then hug in. Elbow around the knee. Maybe scoot your right hip back. Lift into the twist, up and around, looking way back behind you. One more breath in and out of this twist. And unwind to the open side just for a moment. Open the heart. Right, unwind everything. Other side, left comes in, plant it. Stay grounded and balanced in your foundation. Float the left arm around. Again, hold and breathe. Again, you get that little massage. Hopefully there's no tension in the low back. Scoot your left hip back if you need to. Twisting in that middle space up. Great. Upper body opens, just a moment. Unwind. And now we'll make a V with the legs, doesn't have to be huge. Pick your hips up and kind of tip forward into the hips. Great. Toes active, legs are active, toes up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale, up the front body. Belly strong, we just fold. Try to keep your spine straight for this initial piece. Front of the heart, moving forward. Check the neck is not, you're not leading with the neck. Practicing patience, not forcing, all great skills. Few more really mindful breaths. You keep hinging from the hip crease. You can also begin to kind of round the back if you like. And then walk yourself up, sitting tall. Take a moment. All right, bring the knees back or the legs back in. Actually, if you've got a block, great. If not, you can always move to a wall or do Viparita Karani with the block or legs at the wall, which people love. Great pose for balancing everything, balancing the energy. So I'm going to slide the block underneath the sacrum, back of the pelvis. Roll the shoulder blades together and then really use that block to root down and then lift the legs. So be here for a minute or so. Again, you can also just be at the wall, which feels good. It's nice to have a timer. You can hold this pose up to 10 minutes, which is really nice, especially when you're hot at the end of the day or the middle of the day, just to cool down. Let the legs and the veins of the legs take a little break. Let the circulation shift. Give your whole body some restoring time. It's also just invigorating. It does exactly what you need. It's a magical pose. All right, take a few more breaths. Maybe wiggle the ankles, the toes a little if they're still upside down. It feels really nice to feel that cooling, that shift, feeling a little lighter. Again, great pose this time of year or always. It's always awesome. Ground the feet. Let's slide the block out if you've got it. Lower down. Feet wide, knees touch. Open up the arms. Windshield wiper a few times. Then figure four. Hips usually need it. So right ankle crosses, flex that foot. Stay there if that's your body's edge today. Or weave the hands through, bring it in, relax shoulders. Breathing here. Or big breath. Great, release and switch. Good. Ankle to opposite knee or thigh. Flex that foot. Might feel very different on the side. Honor your edges. Pull the bottom leg in, only if you can do it without stressing your shoulders. Great. Release when you're ready. Give yourself a nice hug and check in. If there's any last movement that would feel good, go for it. We'll do one last twist together. Jatara Parivartanasana. We're going to keep the knees bent like this. Scoot your hips to the right a little bit. Bring the knees up in that chair pose. And then we take it across. Right arm out. See how well you can stack your knees and your feet and your shins. Feet are away from the body. One more little ring out. Again, anything that's ready to ring out, any excess, but also sort of priming that perfect balance of fire, of light within you. Good, and then unwind yourself. And then to their side, left, scoot the hips left, legs come up together and across, rounding the left arm. Breathe right into the belly. Unwind slowly, center. And another little hug, balancing, head towards your knees. And then moving into the final pose, Shavasana, for a few moments of stillness and integration. The back of the body just settles into the earth. Close your eyes. Soften all the muscles and tissues around the bones. In the balance of stability and structure and ease and peace. Feel again the solar plexus, manipura chakra, where the city of gems lives, the sparkle within you, your light. Breathe from that center, balancing the heat and fire into that perfect amount of light. Staying open in your heart, open in the whole body, letting the prana, the energy, life force move through you. Soak it up with intention. Where do you need it today? Rest in peace. Awareness back into the space. If you have more time in your day to rest, keep resting. Otherwise, we'll move with intention back into our day, waking up your body slowly. Be a nice big stretch, feeling all the space you've helped create. Sensing your aura around you, that bubble of energy, of protection, holding what's yours. Give yourself a hug. Thank yourself for taking this time. Roll to the side. Slowly rise. Maybe just keep your eyes closed and inward. Hands to your heart. Take a deep breath of this peace and calm and healing and love. And let it move all around us into the world. One more breath. Next ripple goes farther. And last one, big inhale, sending peace, healing, and love all around this planet. May all beings in all worlds be happy and free. Thank you so much for being a part of this practice. Enjoy your day. Namaste.